Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic World Building series, and today we're going to be focusing on... crap. Right, we're exactly where we started, where we left off last time. We are minus, we have a big issue with fuel. A couple of solutions to this. We're gonna go with illegal routes, and probably it's gonna be alone, because this is not gonna be... we're not gonna be able to handle this that easily. And our biggest project next is gonna be... we're probably gonna put the new city on hold. We're gonna go for a refinery, because we don't have much choice here. So we're gonna go start constructing the railroads over here and go deep dive into the refinery and focus on finishing it first before anything else. So yeah, that's gonna be a big decision on our part, keeping the population safe and healthy and until we are done with the refinery. But like I said, this is gonna be a big thing. So let's get started. First of all, we're gonna get a loan. I will go for short loans with low interest, just to keep us afloat. This is not going to be something that is going to be handled straight away and easily. I can focus on some extra exports, but I think this is the only solution to the game at this stage. We had a discussion in chat yesterday, Mr. Dennis, Ms. Kayamaya, and Cheeb, and of course you guys in the comment section, Mr. Moore and Old Gala, and the only conclusion to the game at this stage of development is to either cheat in money or go for the oil. Oil being not only drilling your own oil, but also for manufacturing, import and export, which we're gonna focus as well now, like I said. And we're gonna try to do our best to keep the costs low, and we're gonna go and yeah, let's just start constructing these. I will be focusing on some of the projects in the time-lapse. Did I ask you guys about this? I don't know if I asked you about this or your opinion. This road here, I don't know if the best thing, like I can change this easily. I think the cleanest and the nicest way to have this road would be something like this. Let me see if the cleanest and nicest and the most straightforward way would be something like this, but I don't think it's the most realistic way. I think in this case that this incline here behind the bend is too steep, and it's just a lot of accidents waiting to happen in real life. Not in this game, of course. I'm just looking at the most realistic way to handle this crossing over here. So my 2 cents here would be to go for these two easier slopes on one and the other side. They look a little bit uglier, but I think it's more realistic. I could have gone for one, but I was thinking just to save time and traveling for the trucks, not because I care about where the trucks go. Only one road going in one direction here or here would be perfectly fine in my book. It's the pathfinding. It would be the pathfinding of the vehicles in this game that would be a problem. So I had to give them options in one or the other direction, just if they chose some other path rather than this big bypass to go into the industrial zone or the city or anything like that. So this is the reason why I made two. One of them would be perfectly fine in my book. It's just because of the game mechanics, I decided to go for two roads going up the hill over this bridge, to give our people, to give the game options. Anyway, let's continue on and let's start monitoring some of these things. You can see here the happiness of these people. They said that they are without drinking water. This was a big issue in the last game. We're gonna focus on this right now. Heating plant stopped production. That's a little bit worrying. Did we finish the cars? Yes, we did. There's no cars at the moment here, so I'm gonna just remove this message. Looks like it's fine. Happiness is too low. Is it water problem? No, currently it's not a water problem. Could be the old messages. I'm going to delete them all and start following them shortly. Unfortunately, this game functions like this. They say there's a problem when there's a catastrophe. Look at this. The happiness is 37%. These guys haven't had a drinking water in a while. So this is the problem we are experiencing right now. I'm gonna do a time lapse probably sooner rather than later in order to plan and fix this water supply system. Now, I will address first the comments that you guys had in the comment section. Those would be Mr. Moore and Old Gala. One of them, let me do this first. We're gonna do on screen. We're gonna do on screen. Oh wait. Oh, it only has one intake. Okay. The problem. I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna go for it. So Mr. Moore said that I found that rather than cutting pipelines, it works better to cut in what you want to add. And then once it's been built, delete the old stuff. Yeah, the problem with this is there's no old stuff. Like, there's not gonna be an old stuff. The problem here is, let's go for F3 underground. We will have to cut into existing pipelines, so it's not like I'm trying to build additional capacity, that I'm going to be building more water exchangers. So I would like to just deploy more pumping stations, so we would have more pressure in the pipes, but that's not the only problem we have at the moment. The problem is building is without drinking water. What's with this one? Source is not sending any resource. Is that this one here? Alright, this one needs workers as well. So, and the problem is, do we have chemicals here? Yeah, we have auto import. The problem here is that it's not the pressure, which will resolve the issue, it's the capacity of the pipelines. I think this will resolve our issue temporarily or permanently when we give them more water into this pipe. You can see here that we are currently pumping through this pipe system 80 cubic meters per day, which I think would be the bottleneck somewhere around here. 80. Does this guy have? No, I think they don't have capacity. The pipes, what am I doing here? Here we go. The pipes have capacity. So through here we're getting 160 cubic meters of water, and happiness should go up now. I'm just gonna go and show you right here what is happening now. These guys have drinking water. I think they should have drinking water. Let's see. So the drinking water should be in the pipes now. So what did we do to resolve this issue? Like I said, I believe it's a capacity problem of pushing water from this. The only... Oh wow, we didn't build this. What's wrong with this one? Oh, this one doesn't have access. I'll do that. And in between here is the problem as well. Yeah, I'll connect this right now. So there's no capacity of sending water from the purification station to the tanks. There was no capacity. Now I removed some of the old infrastructure that we weren't using, so now we should have enough capacity for everybody. So I can go for check out some of these buildings that had issue previously. As you can see here, there's no more issues with the water. Electronics and this kind of stuff, are we still importing this? No, we're not, so we are delivering our own. Are you in walking distance? Yeah. So these people here, as soon as they need electronics, pub or hospital, they will. The issue should be resolved. Now the hospital is a tricky thing. I don't think we have hospital coverage here. Let's see. This guy here again also requires. Oh, what about hospital? How come this guy doesn't require hospital? Do we have a second hospital in this range? Let's check this as well. Buildings and then. Hospital and 3 kilometers. No, I think we're gonna need a hospital. You know, we have this tourism thing happening as well, so I'm gonna build a hospital. So we have the extended piping system, extension of our pumping system, so additional pipes are gonna be made here. I really need to be careful about what we do now, because I'm kind of snookering myself again I'm kind of snookering myself again with these pipes, because we only have one more connection left here that should go to this city, But I think what we should do is connect from here additional capacity back into this pipe pumping station, just so we can use additional capacity of this pipe over here to supply water to the city. Now we're gonna have supply of water to the industrial area over there, but I think what we're gonna need is this. We're gonna need this pipe here, and then let's go to here, and from here we're gonna go like this. Oh, it's here, sorry, my bad. Like this, all the way here, and here. Oh, okay, works. Doesn't work. Let me just remove this pipe. Probably it's just needs a little bit longer. There we go. So what this did, we have two pipes going from the water system to the city. I'm gonna just put this for construction. We have two water pipes going from this purification station to the city. So we have one pipe that was enough previously, but now we have bigger population, we need a second pipe. But just to have this resolved, let's say permanently, I put additional pipe from here, from this pumping station, to give additional water that is not being used in our industries to be supplied to the city. So this should be enough for the foreseeable future. If this at any point experiences any issues, it means only one thing: we need a new filtering station, and the city is, well, in my book it would be too big. Okay, I think I explained, or hopefully I explained this decently enough. So like I said, initial thing is that we're gonna build additional pipes going to the water supply. But as you can see here, that one of these water pipes is going directly just for this station that doesn't use a lot of water or at all. So what I should use here, I should cut this pipe and connect it to the this tank, water tank over here. Now we have two different pipes going from this small purification station. Can we have additional one? No. This is the only capacity this water treatment plant can offer us. It's 120 cubic meters of water per day, and capacity of the pipes is 120, so one big pipe from here would be enough to supply this water tank. So there is no need for a second pipe. That would be this one over here. So what I'm gonna do now, actually I'm gonna leave this pumping station because I'm gonna use it, but what I'm gonna do now is cut one of the pipes here. Why am I cutting this pipe? Because it's unnecessary, because this pipe here is big pipe going to a big, actually it's small pumping station. Wait, is this causing problems? I think this, yeah, this is a small pumping station. I probably made a mistake here with this. Probably, more like yes I did. What I'm gonna do now is redo this this system over here. What am I doing at the moment? I'm gonna explain in a second. I'm removing all of these pipes from here. And now I'm gonna build big pipe with a big pumping station, because big pumping station has a capacity issue. Small pumping station can only pump smaller amounts of water. And from here we're gonna go directly into the water storage, and I'm gonna use this pipe. You can see here the middle pipe going from the new water treatment system. I will build the middle pipe that is now being used for pumping water to the vehicles that deliver water to industries. I will cut that pipe. I'm gonna cut that pipe like this. I will build this through like this. Like this. So we will have additional, let's just see here, is this the best one? I don't know, I think it is. I think it's gonna be like this. Wait, middle one? Yeah, let's go with the middle one. Sorry, with the left one. And then from here we have additional capacity to pump it into our water storage. So I'm gonna go like this, and then try to connect it all the way here. Can we do anything nice with this? Maybe not, maybe yes, there we go. And I'm gonna build this pipe system. So what does this mean? I just increased the through flow of the old pumping station, and I increased the through flow of the new pumping station. Any excess water going to the industry that is not being pumped there, and I'm gonna demonstrate this, we are currently using for one of the 3 pipes that has a capacity of 100, let's say 100 cubic meters, but it's 120 cubic meters, is only being used for the industries at the moment for 9 cubic meters. So that's why I created this backflow or pipe going backwards that is supplying water back into their city system rather than the industrial system. So we will get maximum capacity out of new and old pumping station, which I'm gonna keep, which is obvious now that it's more than necessary for us. Right. Anything I would like to add here? No. I will start with building. Let me just check if I think, like I said, that this issue should be resolved. Oh, right, the orphanage system is crap. It was crap. It is crap, and potentially it's gonna be crap forever. I love the water system. This is one of my favorite new things in the game, but the orphanage system is crap. You guys, let's say, straight away I'm name calling here. Mr. Dennis said that the orphanage is required for cities, for a state, is 5% of the population. What freaking country has 5% of population being orphans? Like maybe a war zone. Probably not even that. 5% of population. That means city of 100,000 people has 5,000 orphan children. That's like incredible. It's just like, I don't know, stupidity on so many levels. So orphanages in this game are not just something that you need to take care of the orphan kids. No, you have enormously high death rates in your country, and people are dropping like flies. This is the reality of this game. So orphanages in this game, for now, again, I've been proven wrong multiple times, they are just crap. They're just like non-problem that was created into a problem into this game. So orphanages, I prefer orphans to, in this game, I prefer in this game orphans to just die. Just like don't have an orphanage. When parents disappear, orphans disappear. That's it. Because obviously we're losing people so fast that there's so many orphans. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Oh, I think where the orphans come from, even if you have healthy country, they come from people that don't go of old age. So technically people procreate or create little baby Soviets even when they're like 60, 70 years old, which in reality is not true, but maybe for the game demographics and game population increase, maybe it's necessary. I'm not really sure, but this is probably the unnatural thing that creates so much orphans, is people having kids when they are, in older age. But anyway, game mechanics, 3 division. Anyway, let's go with the time lapse. Right, okay, so just a little bit of change of plan because we need to rush the farm. It's October. We still have 5-6 months to finish the farm. It's gonna be a lot of action happening around here. I will slowly build the refinery because there's still roads to be built. Infrastructure and other stuff will be done after the farm is done. Farm is gonna be another big chunk of our worries. We're gonna get enough people if we transport them with buses. I'm gonna do bus lines if needed, but this farm should be ready for the next harvest season. I hope so. We have a couple of cattle farms, and then we have the slaughterhouse, and then this is where we're gonna be. This is a meat storage, and well, initially I'm gonna load everything from the meat storage, but I can build a road cargo station as well. Everything here is being constructed. Hopefully it's gonna be done. Can I cut this a little bit short? What's with this field here? I can actually connect these fields right now. I'll probably do this later as well, but I can create a shortcut, can I? Yeah, I can. Let's give them a shortcut here to the farms. Is this even a shortcut? I don't know. It doesn't seem like much of a shortcut, but I can give it another go. So let's see, this way. Yeah, just kind of bypasses in this direction. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Something like this, so they can bypass this area and go directly to these farms and silos. It could be a little bit faster. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This big bypass is mostly done. As you can see here, we have a couple of bridges, which are always the last things that are constructed. I'm gonna go for roadworks and road. That means all the road construction areas are gonna be involved in finishing this last segment. We have this one here. Okay, this one requires helicopters, of course. Bridge, again, bridge requires groundwork. Let's go with groundwork. And then does it require bricks? Yeah, construction as well. Let's go with construction as well. This is for the bypass in order to be functional. This road is done, and then we have bridge that requires groundwork only. Groundwork only, it requires a lot of mixer trucks, it's concrete bridge. And this segment of the road is done. Here we have this guy that's gonna require footpath office that is already assigned. The vehicles are on the way, microbuses are on the way, so this should be done really fast. And then we have the road to build to get the refinery well, initially constructed, but we'll see what else we're gonna need here. One other mistake I did, not really a mistake, but something that I'm gonna have to fix right now, that would be the electricity hoses. I was planning to build the electricity system for the refinery, but I think even though I can extend these cables from here, from this substation that has enough cables, I think it would be more realistic to have its own dedicated power system. So I'm gonna cut through these wires now, but bear in mind that these wires are not supplying electricity anywhere, so it shouldn't have any issues. We shouldn't have any issues. I'm gonna go for 4-way, not that one, this one. 4-way connection, just in case. 3-way would be fine, that's what she said, but 4-way is fine as well. 3 excavators. Yes, this is what we're missing. Excavators. I can do it here. I can do stuff. I'm smartified. Don't worry about that. Sure. We can do nice way. You know, keep with the terrain. And then we're gonna go for the highest voltage cables, like this and like this. Construct them, so let's make sure that this is all being constructed. Groundwork construction, that's fine. The amounts needed for this are minuscule, so I'm gonna get footpath on this as well as soon as possible. And then we have this one and this one. This one is gonna require, let's go with construction, groundwork. Again, the amount of the materials is low, so I'm gonna put footpath straight away. And then for the second one, it's gonna be the same. Construction, groundwork, and footpath. Right? Okay, go away. Messages, we have not enough tutors in the orphanage. No, seriously, like I'm just gonna demolish all the orphanages. Like this is... There's nothing for us to even consider there. Happiness is skyrocketing, that's great. Productivity is 95%, which is more than enough. Unemployed workers, 40. I doubt it. Here it says that it's 150, but it could be that some people don't belong to the Weltirovsk anymore. This is again one of those unfortunate things. Let's see, Weltirovsk, yeah. For example, this neighborhood here, where's the closest name? Can we delete this? No, we can't. I can push it back, so this is one of the tricks, so pay attention, guys. So we can put this one here and then remove this one. And let's see now, Weltirovsk area, is it increased? A little bit. A little bit, but I don't even know where do you belong? It's called Luhashik. Luhashik, where is Luhashik? Really, it's that big. Okay, I need to move these borders, but obviously, I think it might be impossible. Let's see, Weltirovsk one more time. Weltirovsk grabs this area here. It grabs way more in these directions. Yeah, because the city hall is here. Yeah, we might not. Maybe it's just the city is grown too much. Maybe we should move the town hall somewhere more centrally located, like here. We even have space for that. I'm gonna consider that. We can put. What do you think, guys? Should we put the town hall more centrally located, or is this good enough and we don't care how much? Like they're saying, it's unemployment. We can micromanage the unemployment because supply of workers. Let me show you this. Workers unemployed yesterday would be most of them in this new area where the crime is a little bit higher. It's now 12%. Crime seems to be going down. So let's call it a victory against, whatever, terrorism or something. So, just to be fine with that. Wanted to address a couple of other issues like. Mr. Moore said, like, if we stop with the idiot net zero programs across the Europe, the whole Western culture, we could produce enough food to feed everyone. It's nonsense, like banning fertilizers and start growing food. The whole idea doing please with the carbon emissions, West needs to reach out zero carbon. Yeah, regarding the food production, yeah, I know what Mr. Moore thinks about it, what he meant with zero production, that it's a nonsense. In one way, yes, it is. In the other, like, I still think that the like fertilizers are finite thing. It's gonna go when the oil goes. It's gonna go fertilizers as well. I think there's like enormous amounts of untapped resources in the world. This is talking about the real life. It's just like, for us, it's easier to mine the freaking asteroids than go more than 10 kilometers underground to mine, just because of the technical difficulties. So, like oil and this kind of stuff, depending on what we do, I believe that there is a thing that any country should have its own independence regarding the energy, and maybe the oil needs to be used for, just the emergency things, like, buses, trains, transport, ships, and this kind of stuff. Like, we are just literally wasting it for everything. Stuff that is made out of oil is stuff that doesn't need to be made out of oil. Like plastics, there are biopolymers and stuff that you can use now that doesn't require oil, and there are in more cases than not, like silicone. It can replace a lot of plastics that we are using. We have I believe silicone also has oil in itself, but less than conventional plastic. Toothbrushes, like all this stuff can be made out of wood or anything else, bamboo, the fast-growing trees. Like, I think a lot of stuff needs to be retaught how we do stuff. It's just like, there's a lot of wastage that we're doing in general. It can be changed, but I don't believe. I believe, for example, that we shouldn't burn fossil fuels to create electricity, both gas and the oil. We can do that with nuclear. Yes, fine, have fun with wind power and stuff, but as soon as I lose electricity, you should lose your head. Like, it's the 21st century. We should be running on energy. We should be producing more energy than we are producing right now, and little wind turbine that stops working 50% of the time, and solar panels that don't work 50% of the time with non-existent energy storage, or even if you want to implement current technologies for energy storage, you would use all the lithium within minutes in the world. If every country that wants to green energy wants to have energy storage as well, so we need more technologies there as well. This is just my 2 cents, and makes sense for me. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey ho, nobody listens to me anyway, so who cares what I think. I just think that 21st century problems demand 21st century solutions, and wind power ships are thing of a past, and you know, nuclear energy and fusion, future fusion energy should be how electricity is produced, not burning fossil fuels, including coal. I mean, like, fine, burn coal when we need it, but this is not the future. I think coal burning will reduce the lifespan of people living in close vicinity. But then again, everything does, even the trash dumpsters, landfill sites, and this kind of stuff. So it's like, it's a mixed bag. I think if everybody did a little bit more, it would be better. Geothermal, brother. Geothermal is something that we need to explore way more. Nuclear fusion, geothermal, and go more into nuclear fission that we have already. So just think that we have options. We are just fighting between burning remains of dinosaurs versus using technology that is 500 years old, you know, wind. Even more than that, you know, wind power ships are thing of the past. But like, you know what I mean. Like, we're trying to squeeze in every last wind power molecule that we can, electron that we can, rather than actually, you know, investing in our knowledge and technology into creating something new. You know, power of the atom, not fission. It could be fusion as well with insignificant amount of radiation. But hey ho, we're still not doing it. So, you know, I don't think, I understand totally what Mr. Moore was saying there. Right, so I increased also, off the screen, I increased the amount of heating required from this heating plant that is providing this heat exchanger. There's no more connection of this heat exchanger to the old one. I'm gonna leave this pipe still here. I will slowly phase out the heat being produced in this heating plant to this heating plant, but it's gonna be gradual. So I'm gonna be cutting pipe by pipe. Heads up, currently this heating plant is not doing anything. It's producing heat for this neighborhood, which again we can test this one as well. Let's see where the heat pipes are. Heat pipes are here. Let's see, buildings, search, buildings, heat exchanger, here we go. And we need a second heat exchanger. Here we have one here, and here we go. So this is the central one. This is the most important heat exchanger in the city, and it's creating heat for the most of the city. Now it's dependent solely on the new heating plant. We need to follow it. If everybody dies, everybody dies. I'm kidding, but it's connected to a new heating plant, so whatever happens, we'll see. This is gonna be a good test for our new heating plant, because most of the population will die from freezing if we don't, if we made a wrong decision. But look, most often than not, it's not even our decision what destroys this country. It's 3 divisions' decision on in screwing Oolykee over with fuel economics and this kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it looks fine for now. I think it's gonna be great. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. We're gonna choose a nice screenshot for you guys. Probably, why the hell not? Let's do this one. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have the link in the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and let's see you next. Bye bye.